Hey guys, in today's lesson video, I'm going to talk about why Scottie Scheffler's footwork is actually a thing of beauty. So when I take a look at Scottie Scheffler's golf swing, pretty much when he swings the golf club, he probably had this type of footwork from the beginning of his career. But I just want to talk about in today's lesson video why his footwork is actually such a good move and why it could help a lot of golfers out. And in Scottie Scheffler's golf swing, the one thing that I would say is that the only reason why he creates this move, and the only reason why, in my opinion, why this move is so great is it creates room in between ourselves and the golf ball for our arms and the golf club to freely travel towards the target. So for example, a lot of amateur golfers who lack distance, from the top of the backswing, they move closer to the golf ball and they don't have any room for their arms, hands, and the golf club to freely release and be thrown towards the target. That's why a lot of golfers, once they get into this position, from the face-on golf swing, everyone from this position tends to early release the scoop. So if you want that effortless golf swing where we throw the club towards the target from the side view, we have to have space in between ourselves and the golf ball for us and for our arms to freely be thrown and to have that effortless speed and power with that free-flowing release. So in today's lesson video, I'm going to talk about why it's important to create space, and let's talk more about that footwork. So now I'm going to give you guys a great example, and I'm going to show you guys two different golf swings. One golf swing I'm going to create space in the downswing, and one golf swing I'm going to move closer to the golf ball and show you guys the difference in the distance that we could create. Two of the same golf swings. I'm not going to hit the golf ball relatively hard. I'm just going to swing the weight of the club towards the target and just have that free-flowing release. And I'm not going to have the same exact footwork as Scottie Scheffler coming down, but I'm going to create space. So it's going to be a similar representation of what Scottie Scheffler does. So the first golf swing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the top of the backswing, and my right leg is going to slide back and create space. From this position, I'm going to keep my right leg back, and I'm just going to swing the weight of the club towards the target, and it's going to look something like this. So create the space, and just swing my arms while I create the space. Then I hit my 7-iron around 167 yards, as you can see here. Just a free-flowing golf swing. And this all happens because I just have a natural free-flowing release towards the target. I'm just throwing the weight of the club towards the target in this manner right here. And I create a space for my arms, hands, and the golf club to freely travel towards the target. Now from this position, what we're going to do is we're going to set up to the golf ball a little bit closer. And from this position, what we're going to do is we're going to have the same top of the backswing position where we go back, but from this position now I'm going to move forward closer to the golf ball. Let's see what type of distance I could create. From this position now I lack room in between myself and the golf ball, and I move closer to the golf ball. So from this position I was very cramped up, and all I could do from here is time it up with an early release scoop. So from this position, I only hit the golf ball 119 yards. That's why we have to create room and space to have room for my arms, hands, and the golf club to freely release and travel and have that effortless speed and power. So a great way to practice is to get into a cross stance, right leg back, and from this position, we're going to go to the top of the backswing like normal, and we're going to rotate to the downswing to our impact position like normal. But what it's going to feel like is it's going to feel like my right knee stays behind my left knee forever in this manner right here. It's going to feel like my right knee works under my left knee in this manner right here, and it's going to feel like my right knee stays behind my left knee forever in this manner right here. And that's going to help me now move closer to the golf ball, and it's going to help me feel what it feels like to stay in my posture. And from this position, we're going to hit little small punch shots and just let the weight of the club do what it does and just release the golf club in this manner right here. And even from this position, I could get some really good contact shots, and I could even hit the golf ball. It was a slight push off to the right, but with this type of drill, we're not trying to hit the golf ball straight. We're just trying to feel what it feels like to swing our arms through without our body getting in the way. And once you guys get this type of motion down, then we could also have a move like Scottie Scheffler where our right foot slides back. It's going to look something like this. And it's going to be very effortless in this manner right here. And it felt great. And even this one, around 180 yards. Just by creating this space and letting my pelvis point more towards the ground instead of moving closer to the golf ball. That's why for Scottie Scheffler's golf swing, he probably doesn't think about this, but the reason why he's a great golfer is he has enough room and space in between himself and the golf ball for his arms, hands, and the golf club to freely travel. And that's what we should be aiming for. So remember, from the top of our backswing, once we get to the top of our backswing, our right pelvis and our right leg, our whole right side in general, doesn't have to move closer to the golf ball ever again. Once we get to the top of the backswing, now my right side stays still, and now my left side has to move farther away from the golf ball. Now I have all this room in between myself and the golf ball for my arms, hands, and the golf club to freely release and travel, and that's what we have to do. Every single golfer, professional golfer's golf swing is a little bit different, but coming down, nobody moves closer to the golf ball playing at a high level. Everyone creates space, and that's what we have to aim for, so we could have that free-flowing release, so we could create that effortless speed and power. So if you guys liked the lesson video, please like and subscribe to help my channel grow. And for in-person or online lessons, I'll leave all the information in the description below. Thanks, guys.